Alright, what up guys? So we got pretty much everything laid out for the gym. We got a shirt. Here's the fit. So the Raw Nutrition sweatpants, a Controlled Insanity shirt. This is one of the older ones because I got it from somebody, but it just says Controlled Insanity on the front, and then the back is like that. We're gonna be wearing this one. We've got all the stuff for the camera pretty much laid out. The two microphones in there, the tripod, the case, the car mount, the magnet mount, my phone phone holder, and the hard case. So we're about to put everything into this bag, into my gym bag, and get everything sorted out. But yeah. Alright, so we're about to go to the gym. We're gonna put together the pre-workout. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm running. It's a bit oversized, but you know, it's just a pump cover. I think we're gonna throw in the microphone real quick because of how far away I am from the camera. All right, you guys should be hearing me on the microphone now. But yeah, we're gonna mix together the pre-workout. First of all, we got the Halo Mix. So for today, we're doing probably 2 or 3 scoops of the average pre-workout. This is one of the newer flavors. This is South Beach Slush. We'll go about 2.5. This is a 2 scoop serving. Let it focus on here. Then we have glycerol. This is for the pump. This is pretty much just like for muscle hydration and endurance. So I think one of the lids is like 3 tablespoons. So it's like, I don't know, 25, 30-ish grams. If you do take glycerol, make sure you've already had probably at least 60 ounces of water, and then drink it with another 20 to 30. I'll watch it. We're gonna have code with Halo Mix one day. So we got 3 scoops of Savage pre-workout, about 25 grams of glycerol. Yo, what up guys? We're in the car, in the driveway, we're about to head out. This is the setup we're running. There's a whole suction cup mount on my window, and then the camera just slides into there. Like, this is honestly sick. Today's a chest day. I really can't even believe this is happening like that. I've got a camera, we're making a YouTube video. It's all just like doesn't feel real yet. So we're about 10 minutes away from the gym. I've been talking so much, I really haven't drank my pre-workout, so I definitely need to get on that. But yeah, I just love this gym so much. I've been going here for about almost a whole year. I'm ready to hit chest. Like, one of my friends was there last night when I was working, hitting chest on a Friday night at like 8 p.m. I mean, that's the dream right there, and I just had to sit there and watch because I was working. But it's Saturday now, it's 2 p.m. We have really nothing to do today. My client rescheduled to next week, so I mean, we've got nothing. It's gonna be a good day. But yeah, so we're pulling in right now. We're going to finish drinking the pre, listen to some TikTok audios, and then get in there. The old Body Masters machine is probably one of my favorites. This one is just so smooth, right at my mid chest. So we're gonna bust out a couple warm-up sets. We're doing this for the mid chest because I have a bird chest and I really need to get rid of it. So I'll do a lot of reps in my first couple warm-up sets because I really just like to get some blood flowing. My top set will probably be 200. So I'll do about 2 or 3 reps here, see how it feels. Yeah, it feels pretty good. We're gonna go 200 for the top set. Last week we got 9, so I need at least 10 here. Two more. Oh. so we're still gonna go for about the same reps, but we just did less weight because the first set was like an absolute failure. Oh, all right, we're doing incline Smith now. We're gonna try to keep this grip pretty close. A crazy contraction. Even though your hands are able to move, still think about it like a fly. When you get here, you're really trying to squeeze your chest together. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that was a pretty good set, honestly. We're gonna drop down one more time. Not really a drop set, more of like a cluster set. So we're gonna take a little bit of rest, but not go immediately into it. All right, so I'm about to hit shoulders. Honestly, I'm not gonna do shoulder press today because I'm already doing flies and 2 pressing movements, so there's really no need to do any front delt. But we're gonna do lateral raises. Probably gonna do the machine and dumbbell just because I like it. Probably do 1 or 2 sets of each. And then it's into triceps. It's going everywhere. We're doing the raw EAAs plus. It's like essential amino acids and electrolytes, so we're putting in the heel mix. We're doing 20 ounces of water. Pour into there. Make sure to throw your trash away. Machine right here, it's a pre-core machine. That's another gym brand that got bought out and they don't really make them the same. But this machine is fantastic. I'm gonna show you guys. And then the pump cover is coming off soon. Other than that, it's some lateral raises. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do this top set. We're doing 40 pounds. Probably like 10 to 12, 10 to 15. Like I said, I don't go too specific when it comes down to smaller muscle groups. I know you should train like everything else, but for shoulders, they're a weak point. I just make sure I'm hitting them with intensity and consistency and trying to progressive overload just like everything else. Come on. All right, yeah, they feel pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's get this pump cover off and see how they look. Definitely putting on some size. Oh, that chest sucker is crazy. But nowhere near where I want to be. So, basically, nowhere near close enough to where I want to be. 200 is definitely the goal for the near future, 5 to 6 months, maybe 6 to 7. But yeah, here's the look. We're gonna go do some dumbbell lateral raises. One mistake I see you guys make all the time is letting your wrist come above your elbow. So a lot of people try to do this to get the weight up. I see you guys doing this. Your elbow joint should stay above your wrist the entire time. Same thing with bending your elbows too much. Doing this is not the same as doing this, because your wrist, where it's holding the weight, is not going to be in line with your shoulder. So we're going to drop down again. That's pretty sick. Stability, muscle tension, motor recruitment, all that stuff. But in reality, every single variable has to be perfect for those to really make a huge difference. So my advice is to just find an exercise you like, stick with it, train hard, and you'll see progress from that exercise. Yes, scientifically there are better and worse exercises, but generally, if you do a rope extension, double arm, versus a cuffed single arm, yeah, the single arm might have the slightest little bit of growth, but if your sleep, your nutrition, your health, all this stuff isn't the same every single week, it's really not gonna make a whole bunch of difference. So do what you like, do what works for you. And yeah, so we're gonna crank out one more set here and then into rope extensions, finishing with cable flies, a little bit of pose, and then probably get food on the way back. I think I'm the reason the backpack method got patched. I feel like I look pretty good right now. Triceps are definitely pumped. That's pretty crazy. There's like no definition. Like I'm trying to flex it as best I can right now. Look at this one. That's pretty cool. Be proud of yourself. You know, all glory to God, you know what I'm saying? That we're able to come in here, work out, be able-bodied enough to be able to do this stuff and work on ourselves for Him. Like I said, you just can't do that stuff for yourself, because no matter what it is, whether it's a car you have, a house, a girlfriend, a physique, you know what I'm saying? You can't take anything for granted, because you could lose it in a second, you know? You buy a nice car, somebody hits you on the way home. You get cancer, you know what I'm saying? Like, as harsh as it sounds, so much stuff can happen in your life. You have to thank God for it every single day. Because if you don't, you take it for granted, and you can lose that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna go do rope extensions, and then I think we're out of here. We'll have to get a little post-workout meal, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to grind out these last couple ones. Oh. Made it this far in the video. Comment tricep, so I know who's sticking around. Other than that, I mean, we're making YouTube videos. I mean, how sick is that? We got a camera, we have a mic. Like, this is crazy. So, anyway, let's go with some flies. Oh. Oh. That's pretty crazy by itself, so with the full posing it should be a lot better. But I still feel like I don't have it down all the way. Needs to be lower for sure. There we go. So, I'm not gonna lie, that was like an 8 or 9 out of 10 workout. I got a little bit frustrated with the camera, so that's why it's not a 10. But the pump was pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, well, at least we got done now. We're gonna try to beat the rain on the way back. But yeah, I mean, that was the video. I really don't have much else to say. I don't know, I like talking to the camera. I guess that's a good thing. I don't remember who said this, it's been all over TikTok recently, but people are saying that whenever you're talking to a camera and you're like constantly nervous or whatever, people say imagine you're on FaceTime like with a sibling or one of your friends, because it makes it so much easier. Like if I just imagine right now I'm on FaceTime with one of my friends, like, yo, what up, twin? Yeah, I'm cutting that out. Anyway, if you imagine you're on FaceTime with one of your friends, it makes it so much easier to talk, and you're not worried about like stuttering or messing up your words, because your friend's not going to care about that. Other than that, guys, that was the video. Pretty solid workout. And yeah, I mean, we're going to go record some videos for the IG when we get home. But this camera's pretty sick. I'm glad we got one. I'm pretty tired right now. I'm pretty gassed, pretty cooked, chopped as well. But that's the video. See ya.